Hey Pisces, welcome to Black Star Tarot. These are your oracle messages for the month. So we're going to be using this oracle deck. We're going to be using this one. This is the wisdom oracle deck. Okay, and I used to like to know the names of the oracle cards. Like when I watch tarot, I want to know, and I'm not gonna put them in the description because I'm too lazy for that. This one's Path of the Shadows, and then this one is Spirit Speaking. I got all but one of these off of Amazon. Okay, all right. So let's see what the spirit messages are first. So Pisces, what did you have coming in? Was it an oracle, or spirit, or the divine, whoever? I want to say to you, oh, this mom. Let's see. My neck hurts, my back hurts, y'all. Yes, it does. Tired. Anyway, Pisces. Messages for Pisces. Oh, that one flipped out. All right. So you got stay on your spiritual path. Okay. All right. Stay on your spiritual path right now. This month, Pisces, make sure you don't deviate, right, during your endeavors. I feel that you'll be successful, whatever it is that you're trying to do right now. But the universe or the oracle is saying, hey, just whatever you do, stay on your spiritual path, okay? So do what is dear to you, do what you love, right? Yeah, I feel that change and transition for you guys. So I see you doing something, whatever you're changing, whatever you're manipulating, whatever you're wanting to manifest. Make sure you stay on your spiritual path, okay? All right, what else for Pisces? I've never used this deck before. This is my second time using this deck, meaning the second reading, because I'm using it in a second reading. All right, it says procrastination. It says the tickling. Oh, okay, yes, the tickling of the clock distracts me from the fact that my worst enemy hides in my mind. Okay, all right. So some of you could be, I'm not gonna say stuck, but I'm gonna say you just say moving, or I don't want to be okay. It's not stuck, but I feel like you're at a pause. Let's just say that. All right, so you're at a pause right now, and I feel that almost a Pisces, for some of you, I mean, I feel a pity party, just a little one. I'm just saying. I'm just gonna say it. All right, and the card says procrastination. Okay, I didn't pick this card. This is what the universe wanted you to see. So this is what you got. So you could be procrastinating a little bit, and I feel that I almost feel like not giving up, but along the lines of that. So this may not be for everybody. All right, take what resonates. If not, you know, just leave it alone. And let's just be honest. If you're having this feeling, maybe you're sad, maybe you're lonely, maybe you're bored, right? Okay, maybe you're ready to get into something else, but spirit is saying, hey, no, stay on your path. Okay, but for some of you, you know, you could be procrastinating. I mean, are you? The card says procrastination. All right, TikTok, right, distracts me from the fact that my worst enemy hides in my mind. So you're thinking something, man. Okay, you're thinking something, and whatever your thoughts are right now are keeping you where you are. Take that as it resonates. I don't even know, okay? But let's see what else is going on with you guys, okay? Because I feel like some of you may be dragging ass this month, okay? Maybe you just don't feel like doing nothing. That's okay. Okay, that's okay. So you got go the distance. Yeah, you guys, listen. Let's talk about it, okay? Let's talk about it. Don't be mad at me, but let's talk about it. 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. So that's the master number. But let's see, 47. Let's see. I'm going to read this. I'm going to read it. I'm just going to read it. Because I want you to hear this message so you don't think it's me. All right. 1 second. 43, 4, 5, 6. I think it's the last. Anyway, it says go the distance. Endurance, strength, the long haul, okay? So to bring your dream to life, you must think long term and pay no attention to the fluctuations in the current of your experience, okay? Joy and disappointment commingle with opportunities. So there is no need to fear the occasional obstacle. I knew something was going on. Didn't I say it? I told you guys something was going on here. Okay, you got procrastination and go the distance, right? All right, so, oh, I see why the clock is here now. I get it. Okay, all right, Pisces, let me just finish reading it. So life is not a sprint. This card is a reminder that you have endurance, strength, and fortitude to carry you all the way. Okay, it says all the way. Remain true to yourself. You can do that. I think you do that very well, right? It says your authenticity alone will keep you in alignment with the energies of miracles, right? Stay on your spiritual path. What is yours will never be withheld from you. Remember that. So, some of you out here thinking that you're running out of time. Okay, let's just be real. I see it. Okay, some of you are feeling like you're running out of time to do whatever it is that you're trying to do. You're not running out of time. Okay, I do agree that time feels like it's speeding up, right? However, you will get there just when you need to be there. You will get what you want just when you need it. You just have to remain on the path. You're going to have to get out of this procrastination station stuff, okay, and get back to work. Okay, go ahead and lift your spirit right on back up again. All right, some of you going through something right now, okay, it could be anything. But what I do know is that sooner or later, this is going to balance out. But for now, you have to do some work. Like Spirit is saying, like, you're going to have to help out. Whether you're disappointed in something or not. Look, immediately, 3 of Swords on the bottom of the deck when I split the deck. But here's your opportunity, right? Here's this page. Here's the new, right? Here's that phone call. If some of you are looking for a job, right? This is a message. So you also have a message here. So if you're waiting for something or you're trying to start something, because the page of Pentacles speaks of like, a start when it comes to some type of business, a manifestation, whatever it is that concerns money, right? And this may very well be the problem, right? You may need some new money coming in, but right now, like, you're just like, I don't like where I'm at, okay? I'm not saying your heart is shattered already, but I feel like you're just like, I'm tired, right? I'm tired. You're tired, Pisces. This ain't for the youngins. This is for, somebody older, because time is an issue in this reading, right? I just feel it, right? I feel the energy of like the world and the wheel like that. It's just like, look, I'm tired. I've been going through this forever. I'm tired. Sick of this shit. That's what somebody's thinking here. I'm sick of this shit. I get it. I'm sick of it too, for the record. You can't even take half this stuff serious, Pisces. I ain't mean to snort. But here's the thing. Just go with the flow. What you gonna do? Can't fight it. Fighting just doesn't work in this business, not in the spiritual business, not when you connect it. If you got any connection to divine, it's just fighting doesn't work, right? You're gonna have to work at it. So you got a major popping up. This is justice, okay? And justice speaks of being honest, okay, and being fair. That's first of all, okay? So be honest with yourself here. For some of you, where you are because of you right now, because you may not have anyone, say, depending on you, right? You may be an adult, you may be older, you may have the free time, okay, to work on this, but you could be procrastinating. Okay, you're adding to the problem. So justice is saying you have to take, accountability of this. All right. Justice also represents like the cause and effect. Okay, you're the cause. I'm sorry, guys, but it's just funny because it's like y'all stop being baby. Okay, stop being baby, Pisces. Okay, you're used to this We're all used to this. We're used to not getting our way, right? And having to work hard for everything, but don't give up, because I'm not. I'm not giving up. I still got time, and so do you. If I'm going to leave this world, I'm going to go out swinging. You understand me? You know, I'm saying, and you need to do the same. Okay, Justice here to tell you without, go look up the meaning of the card for those of you who don't know. I'm not making this stuff up, okay? I came into this reading, I could see where your energy was, okay? But you're going to have to be honest with yourself, because Justice is asking you to be fair, all right? If you want things to balance out, you have to be accountable. Otherwise, you're going to suffer the consequences. That's just how it works for all of us. We're all going through this shit. You are not alone. You're not isolated. You know what I'm saying? And for those of you who may be physically alone or maybe feeling physically isolated right now, this is the best time to continue to go to distance. Don't rely on nobody but you. Okay? And Spirit is saying, hey, you want this money? You want to be the King of Pentacles? Then you're going to have to act like the King of Pentacles. You're going to have to go out there and get what it is that you want. Okay, by all means necessary. You know, it's hard times out here. I'm not saying go rob a bank, but what I am saying is that there's an energy for you to make money, because the King of Pentacles has now presented itself on the table. But you got to go to distance. You have to stop procrastinating. You have to accept responsibility, right? For some of you, whatever it is that has to do with your money, it's spiritual. You're being guided to it. It's yours, because you have for card 47, which is 11, okay? Justice, right? She's 11. You're being guided. So then you have the Four of Pentacles. I like the Four of Pentacles. Four of Pentacles is my favorite, because this right here is financial stability, right? That's what you want. And then you have it sitting directly under this procrastination card. Like, how you want this money if you are giving up, or if you don't feel like going to get it. It's not going to drop out of the sky, all right? Or maybe it will. I don't know. But the Four of Pentacles says, you know what? I'm going to gain control of my finances. Okay, right now, things you may be clinging on to your money right now, because it may be, a little tight for some. I don't know, not for all, but you want something new. Eight of Swords. Yup, it's issue. This Eight of Swords is analysis paralysis, okay? I'm not making this up. Analysis paralysis. I know that if I title these videos the way that they are, which I do, like whatever message I get, people don't click on those, right? They click on the ones that, are gonna, lie to them. That's gonna, say you're gonna hit $1 billion. I mean, granted, they are kind of good to watch. Like this one reader, every card is you a billionaire. But it's fun to watch, because for some strange reason, her voice, the cards, they silly cards, but I swear, very captivating. So it kind of puts you in the mindset of money. However, those are the videos that get the clicks. But here's my thing. Ain't nothing I said right now not represented in the cards. Okay? It's you right now. Everything depends on you. And that's okay, because that means that nobody else can mess it up. Okay? And I'm not saying to be in the mindset of not needing anybody. You just don't need nobody right now, because you got some work to do. And that's just that. This Eight of Swords says that some of you feel physically isolated, okay? Because that's what the Eight of Swords represents. Isolation, self-imprisonment, feeling trapped, analysis paralysis, all of those things, right? Helpless, negative thoughts, right? You feel restricted, powerless. And I don't know. And some of you, you may be thinking about tactics, because that card also represents that as well. So you could be, and Spirit could be saying, oh, no, don't do that. Stay on your spiritual path, right? Don't be sneaky. Don't be shysty. Don't do nothing bad, because justice is here. You're going to get in trouble, okay? You're going to suffer the consequences. So don't do that, okay? There's a better way. So that ain't for all, but it is for some. So now we have the Ten of Swords. This is the end. Okay, tens are all about endings. All right, so this is the end of something here. If you feel like you've been having bad luck, that is about to change. You just need a little motivation. Maybe you need some support. And I don't mean like, like you said, like because some of you, there is no support. You are the support, right? That's coming to an end. But maybe like watch some uplifting videos, some motivational, videos. For others of you, because I see the Two of Cups on the bottom of the deck, maybe you can get a little friend, maybe a spiritual friend, but don't rely on them. Your reliance is just to connect, right? To have a joyful, uplifting, conversation, or a cup of coffee, or whatever the case may be. But right now, like, you guys are just, I don't know, I just feel like some of you feel like you hit rock bottom, because the Ten of Swords can represent that. You feel that way. And that's okay, because that's coming to an end, all right? That's coming to an end. But your participation is needed. So you got the moon. I am going to show you this one though. But we got the moon, and you have the Nine of Pentacles. This is good. Okay, so some of you with the moon here, you're single, you're lonely, and it's just like, I don't know, maybe you wish you had somebody with you to make some money. I don't know. Okay, but I like the Nine of Pentacles because she got everything. Like, this is financial independence, this is freedom, this is achievement. All right, it's all of that. You being able to spoil yourself and reward yourself, because that's what she's doing. And we have the moon, so here you go, right? And this is that's the thing, right? This is your feelings, right? And your feelings, right, are represented by this moon, but that's also representing your confusion, right? Because know that if you're not in a high vibrational, like your thoughts ain't good, you know what I'm saying? You're not gonna manifest nothing good. You're going to attract negative to you. And so you got to get out of your feelings, because your feelings is causing the confusion. And that's going to keep you from being able to get, your dreams, or what it is that you want. I realize that some of you are cautious, like maybe you don't want to spend your money, because the moon can represent cautions. And with the Four of Pentacles, you could be being cautious with your money right now. So maybe that's keeping you, in a set place. Maybe you can't move. Maybe you can't buy, equipment for your business. I don't even know. Okay. But the moon is saying, once again, like your thoughts, I see your dreams here, but I also see your anxieties, with the moon. Okay. But you're deceiving yourself. Okay. You got to watch your thoughts. You got to watch your feelings too, Pisces. You're a water sign. Look, I just was shuffling the deck in a King of whatever. You're a water sign. Gotta watch your feelings, like, because your feelings are your superpower, right? And if you are feeling low, then you're going to attract that, because that's just like with Aquarius. Their superpower is their thoughts, or Gemini or Libra, right? There's the swords, right? And so they got to watch they thinking, and you have to watch how you're feeling, right? Watch how you feel. Don't get so so low on life, or so low on yourself, okay? Because you have goodness coming in. So I know it's a little crazy right now, and some of you may not even be working, okay? And that's okay, because something's coming. All right, Spirit is saying you just got to go to distance right now, okay? You'll be just fine. We saw the Nine of Pentacles. Where did she go? Hold on, I was rolling these cards around. And I'm going to leave it there so you can look at all of that beauty, all of that majesty. It's everything that you want, okay? But for now, you're just going to have to take a step back, and let go of some things, okay? And for some of you, I feel like when you let go, that's when you'll be able to kind of rediscover yourself again. So let go of your current circumstances, because things are changing for you. But first, you have to change your heart, your mind, the way you're looking at things right now, because you can't rely on anybody. This reading is saying that you have to do it all, right? You in spirit, nobody else, okay? Thank you, Pisces. Like and subscribe.